Hi, teacher. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. So, hi, girls. Good afternoon. Welcome to one more class. This is Wednesday, February 16th, and this is wide angle 3. So, I'm explaining now how you can replace text, okay? So, let me show you. This is our page on Google Classroom. This is our front page. So when you open Google Classroom, you should go here, look, where it says activities, all right? You click here and then you go down and then you will see Reposições Fevereiro 2022, all right? The first part here is the video. So you have the video, the links of the videos, okay? So all the links are posted here. Some hours after the class, we post the links. So suppose you missed the second class. So you have the link. You click the link, click on the link, sorry, and then you watch the video and you do the exercises. You just have to follow the instructions here. Watch the video, make a comment, print your comment, then you upload, okay, upload your print on the date of your absence, and then you do the exercises. If you have the book, you do the exercises on your book and take a picture. If you don't have the book, you do the exercises on your notebook and take a picture. And then you should upload the picture to the date of your absence. So after you watch the video, you go back to activities. And then here you have the dates, all right? Reposição de aula, and then you have the dates. So 2nd, 7th, 9th. So suppose I was absent on the 7th. Okay, so here I will click here and then I will post my picture on February 7th. So there is my page is different from yours. Your page, there is a button for you to click and it says upload file. Okay, mine is different. So I'm going to click here and put my file on the page. Okay, my picture, whatever. And then click on save. That's it. Okay, people. All right, so please don't forget to do it. Try to do it as soon as possible. Okay, people. Some students did it in January. Look, in January, we had some students posting. Look, Rebecca, you did in January. Look, okay? All right. So, very important, people. Don't forget. You should do this as soon as possible. All right? Okay. So, Kawaninha, Rebecca, everybody else, try to replace your classes ASAP because February is a short month. So, we need to work fast. Okay? So, let's take a look here. On our page, Google Classroom for today. Today we are doing Unit 2.2, pages 19 and 17. Oh, sorry, 19 and 20. Sorry. Let's take a look there and see what we are talking about. What is this Unit 2 all about? So let's take a look there if you have your books. Okay, so here, as you can see, guys, Unit 2 talks about time, right? So that's a very delicate topic. It's difficult sometimes, isn't it? Because it's hard to manage time when we don't have so much, right? Are you busy? Are you doing things all the time? Do you have enough time to do everything you want?
No.
Yeah, me
Sometimes I wish the day
were longer.
more longer.
Yeah,
Like
30 hours, right? Not only
yeah.
24. Me too. Yeah, me too. I have the same feeling. Sometimes I wish the days were longer. Sometimes I wish the clock would stop for a few minutes so that I don't know, I could finish what I'm doing. So I'm always running against time. Okay. And that's why we are always anxious. Okay. And this is the topic. In this part here, 2.2, it says, is time playing tricks on us? I think yes, unfortunately. So last class, we did the first half of the page, okay? The first half of the page, if you were not here, talked about the simple past and the past continuous. Because when we are talking about time, we talk about present, past, and future. All right? We have those three phases in our life to separate time. So we usually divide time into those three moments: present, which is now; past, which is gone, it's over; and future, which is tomorrow. We don't know, right? So we kind of navigate. We navigate in time. We try to do our things within this frame of past, present, and future. Okay? So, based on this, we saw last class um, how we can. Hello, Manu. Good afternoon. We discussed how we can discuss about things that happened in the past. Okay? And we saw the examples of simple past and past continuous. So we use the past continuous for the longer actions in the past, and the simple past for the shorter action in the past. Okay, so here we have some examples that we saw on Monday. So I went to sleep early last night. This is an example of simple past. In the morning, I woke up, got up, and opened the window. Simple past again. Okay. Number 3, the sun was shining, but it was raining. That is past continuous. I'm describing the scene. Number 4, I looked at my watch 3 times. Simple past. I couldn't believe it was 9 a.m. Simple past. And at 9 a.m., I was still getting ready for work, past continuous. So here, I am describing what happened in the morning, okay? All right, here we kind of discussed a little bit about the two verb tenses, okay? When we talk about things that happened one after the other, like in a sequence, we use the simple past. When we talk about completed actions in the past, actions that are over, we use the simple past again, okay? When we talk about repeated actions in the past, we also use the simple past. Now, when we describe a scene, then we use preferably the past continuous, okay? Actions in progress in the past, we also use the past continuous. And to describe past states, we use the simple past. Okay, so now let's take a look at this guy here. What do you think he is doing? Look at this picture. What's going on, guys? What do you think? What do you think he's doing here? Is he working? Is he playing? Is he testing?
It seems like he's doing bungee jump.
Oh, okay. So maybe he's doing bungee jumping. All right. Yeah, can be. Probably. Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's take a look. Here we have a description, right? So we're going to complete the text using the verbs in parentheses, either in the simple past or in the past continuous. Let's do the first one together, okay? So, can our emotions affect our perceptions of time? Interesting. Dr. David Eagleman from Stanford University, time and a test to find out if time really does slow down when we are in danger. So, how are we going to do this one here?
Teacher, can you repeat, please?
Yes, we are supposed to complete the sentence here using the verbs in parentheses, either in the simple past or past continuous. So here we should use the verb study, excuse me, in the simple past or past continuous. So which one do you think is best here?
Studying.
Studied. Okay, very good. Simple past. All right. So David Eagleman, Dr. David Eagleman from Stanford, studied time and
Invented.
invented a test. Very good. to find out if time really does slow down when we are in danger. Okay? Now, try to do the other ones. I will time you. Talking about time, I will give you 2 minutes to complete the other options. Okay? So let's see if you can do it. Remember, you can use simple past or past continuous. Okay? So let me time you for that. Okay, you can begin. All right. Hi, William. Good afternoon. Are you there? Did you manage to come in? Good to see you. Super welcome. All right. Okay, guys, time's up. So let's check the answers. Let's see what you have. Okay, so let's see. Number 3, what do you have? Let me try to make it a little bigger. Yes, let's see. What did you put here? It seems like the first one here is different. Here it says was studying instead of studied. So the first one, we made a mistake already, okay? So the first one is past continuous, not simple past. Let's see why. Look, Dr. David Eagleman from Stanford University was studying time and invented a test to find out if time really does slow down. So here, the idea is that when he was studying about time, he invented a test. Okay, so it was in the period when he was studying. That's the idea, okay? But of course, it would not be wrong to say he studied time and invented a test. That would not be wrong, okay? But here, the idea is to show that while he was studying, he invented a test. Okay, guys? That's the idea. So here, the first one, should be was studying, and here we could even change the word. We could say when he invented a test, okay? That would be better to understand. So David Eagleman, Dr. David Eagleman from Stanford University was studying time when he invented a test to find out if time really does slow down when we are in danger, okay? Okay, now volunteers, what did you put? Come on, hi, good afternoon.
Palette.
Good to see you. How nice. So let's go back there. I accidentally closed. Let's go back to the book. So William, this is our, let me see, page 19. Actually, no, page 18. Sorry. Okay, page 18. Exercise number 5. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So let's see. Number 3. Volunteers fell in the simple past backward from a height of 15 stories. Do you understand the idea here? 15 stories. Do you know the meaning of that? 15 stories. It's like prédio de 15 andares. Okay? Yeah, that's very high. So they fell backward from a height of 15 stories. While they
fell at,
listen, the simple past of the verb fall is fell. Okay? So here, while means enquanto. Okay? So, enquanto eles. So here you have to use the past continuous. Okay? All right? So while they were falling, all right, people? Enquanto eles estavam caindo, ok? They
Try it.
yes. They tried to read numbers flashing in front of them on 2 screens, okay? So, all right, so far so good, okay? The results, well, they couldn't read the numbers. So, time, negative. Simple past, negative. How do we form the simple past negative? Remember? We have to use the auxiliary didn't. Okay? So time didn't slow down for them. So they couldn't read the numbers. So time didn't slow down for them. Ou seja, o tempo não reduziu para eles, ok? Eles caíram, estavam em queda livre, então o tempo não mudou para eles de maneira nenhuma, ok? However, entretanto, however, the fall took very good. Only 3 seconds. But afterward, Volunteer said it
Felt.
felt much longer. Very good. Dr. Eagleman's test
Prove it.
proved, okay, that time doesn't slow down. Ok, guys? So, a experiência dele provou que o tempo não reduz, ele não diminui a velocidade, ok? Time doesn't slow down, but our memory of time slows down when we feel in danger. Okay, so we have this impression that time is taking too long to pass. Okay, time can go quicker or slower in our minds, only in our minds. Okay, guys. So let's check the answers. Now everything correct. Okay. So this is only a perception of time. Okay. When we are in a difficult situation, not only in danger, but any kind of difficult situation, in pain, in danger, anxious, waiting for someone, feeling some kind of negative emotion, time can slow down in our minds. When we are happy, when we are positive, then time usually flies very fast. We have the impression that it goes by like this, okay? Because we are having fun, we are enjoying, okay? That's the idea. Yes. So that's why we say that time plays tricks on us. All right. So now let's take a look here, guys. Read the text. There are 6 mistakes with simple past and past continuous. Find them and correct them. So take a look in silence, all right? Read this text in silence. See if you find the mistakes, okay? Then we correct. I will give you 2 minutes, all right? Let's do it. All right. Okay, guys. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, that's really nice. So let's see if we, first of all, did you like the experiment? What did you think about it? Sorry, guys.
I think the experiment it's cool. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. So it proves that whenever we experience something different, we have this impression that it's taking longer, okay? That's the oddball effect, as they call it.
Yes, like when the day is boring and
Yeah, exactly.
he passed super slow.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the impression that that thing that is different takes longer, okay? So let's see if we find the mistakes. Let's see the beginning. In a different experiment, Dr. Eagleman was asking people to look at a computer screen. Do you find any mistake here? Do you think this is correct?
No.
No. They are talking about what happened. So in a different experiment, Dr. Eagleman asked people to look at a computer screen. So it should be simple past, okay? While they looked at the screen, so here we can say while they were looking at the screen, okay, I think here this action is longer. Okay, so here, while they were looking at the screen, lots of images appeared. So this action here is in the simple past because this action repeated itself, okay? So look, when we talk about something that repeats, actions that repeats itself, we use the simple past. Okay, so when do we use the simple past? Look at the box here. We use the simple past to talk about, let's see there. Look, completed actions, order of events, repeated actions, and past dates. Okay, so when we talk about something that repeated itself many times, we use the simple past. Okay, so here, lots of images appeared, simple past. Okay, and here, while they were looking, here, this is an action in progress. Okay, they needed to click a button when an image appeared. Simple past again. Okay? Look. And again, when it disappeared. Most images were of the same brown shoe. So here, this is wrong. Here it should be simple past, okay? Most images were of the same brown shoe, but sometimes there was an image of a flower, the oddball. All the images were on the screen for the same length of time. Length of time is period of time. But after the test, more than 70% of people here, after the test, is a sequence of events. So here we should say said, not were saying, okay? More than 70% of people said the oddball images were on the screen longer, not were saying, okay? Said. The oddball effect happens when the brain experiences something new, unusual, or interesting. And this can affect how we experience time passing. That's okay. All right, people. Okay, do you understand? Any questions? No?
No.
No? Not so sure.
Yeah.
Não senti muita firmeza. Let's go.
Can you review?
Which one? Which one do you want to see again? Which one?
I don't know. All the images were on the screen. Oh, the last one. We're saying.
Okay. But after the test, more than 70% of people said the oddball images were on the screen longer.
Okay.
Why? Here, we have to use the simple past because I'm talking about a sequence of events. Look,
Sequence.
a sequence. Yeah, look. Look, things that happened one after the other. So, look, simple past. Okay?
Okay.
So we use the simple past to describe actions that happen in a sequence. Okay? So let's check the answers. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mistakes. Yes, exactly. Okay? Look. The first one. Dr. Eagleman asked. Okay? Number 2, while they were looking. Number 3, lots of images appeared. Number 4, when an image appeared. Number 5, most images were of, okay? And finally, number 6, people said, okay? So if you want, you can take a picture. All right? Okay, people. Can I close?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So there is a reason to use simple past and past continuous. Okay? All right. Here we go. So now we can move on to the next part. Let's take a look here on page 19. The first part of the page, they give us a reading tip. They talk about scanning. Do you know what scanning is? Do you know the meaning of scanning? Let's take a look here. What is scanning? Who knows?
I know.
Do you know?
Scanning is the same as escanear, but is a form to identify the main verb of the main.
Very
How I
nice.
say this?
Yes, excellent. Very
The
good.
meaning of the test.
Excellent. Perfect. So when we scan, it's like we take a picture of the text. We take a look, okay? It's not something deep. We don't see details, all right? But we take a superficial look. So we just look to find information that we want. Okay? Like it says here, look. Scanning means quickly looking through a text to find the information you want. This is useful when you want to find answers to specific questions rather than understand the whole text. You do not need every word. Only look for the information you need. So it's exactly that, okay, guys? It's quickly looking through a text to find the information you want. All right, people? So that's the idea. Okay? So here, look. It's something like when you read quickly just to get the information you need. Okay? That's scanning. Take a look here. Scan the article to find answers to these questions. First, what is déjà vu? Two, at what events do people usually experience déjà vu? What does déjà vu mean in English? And how long does it last? Okay, so that's interesting. So we have to answer 4 questions. And we should read the text like scanning to find the answers to those questions. Okay? So I will give you, let me see if I can put all the text on the screen. No, I can't. So I will start here and then I will put it up a little bit, okay? And then we see the questions. And then I'll give you 2 minutes to read the text, but only scanning, okay? So let's start. Okay, let's do it. Okay, guys. All right, thumbs up. Yes. So, what is déjà vu?
Is when you recognize a situation or a place you never was there.
Uh-huh. And you believe that you have already been there, right?
Yeah, right.
The feeling that you have already experienced that situation, okay? So here in the text, we have the answer if you want to find it. It's exactly that. Look. Here they explain that it's the feeling that some place or something is very familiar to you, okay? But you know it can't be true somehow, right? This is something important. But it's so familiar that you go like, oh no, it's impossible. I have been here. I know this place. Okay. At what events do people usually experience déjà vu?
When you visit a new country or experience a new situation.
Yes, when it's something new. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Usually when something new is happening, this is something common, right? Or when our emotions are involved. Sorry, guys. When our emotions are involved, okay? So this usually happens at weddings, funerals, situations like that. So emotions are really high, okay? So we have those feelings. Okay, so new situations and emotions, okay? All right, so let's see the next one. What does déjà vu mean in English?
Already
It's
seen.
Yes, exactly. Already seen. Uh-huh. How long does it last?
Only for a few seconds.
Yes, exactly. It's something very fast, but sometimes the feeling stays there. We remember, okay? Fantastic. So you see, we didn't have to read the text over and over. Just the first reading was enough to answer the questions, okay? Now, read the article. Decide if the statements are true, false, or not given, okay? So, let's take a look at the first one, and then you do the others. Déjà vu is when you have the same experience twice. Is that true?
False.
False.
It's not that. It's not that you have the same experience. No, it's when you think you have had this experience before, but not necessarily lived it, right? So it's a kind of memory. Okay. Now, try to do numbers 2 to 5, and then we correct. Okay. Okay, guys, let's check. So here they say, most people experience déjà vu only once in their lifetime. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's false. Uh-oh. People usually experience that more often.
Only once. No.
Yeah. Okay, so it happens more often than we think. Okay, it's not something so rare. It's often, okay? I mean, not so often, but it's not only once. There are different explanations for déjà vu. What do you think?
It's true.
Yes, good. There are different types of déjà vu.
True.
They don't say here. We know that there are, but they don't really say here in the text. Okay. We remember emotional events more easily.
True. That's true.
Yeah, here they say not given. They say that each time we remember an event, we change it. This is what they say. Okay? Because they say that our long-term memory changes over time. So each time we remember an event, we change this event. This gives us false memories. So here, it doesn't say that we remember emotional events more easily, but it says that we have false memories of things, okay? So whenever we experience something new, these false memories can come to the surface. Okay? That's why most people experience déjà vu most often when they go to new places or to events such as weddings, job interviews, and funerals. Okay? Because they have the emotions mixed with the new experience. So that's why. Okay? So here they don't really say in the text that yes, we remember emotional events more easily. They really don't say that. Okay? So it's not given. They just say that we have false memories. All right? So, how many explanations for déjà vu are there in the article? And which one do you believe? What do you think?
I think the I don't know if it's the second one, but say this way in the text. However, another explanation is that our long-term memory change over time. Each time we remember an event, we change it. It gives us a false memories.
Okay. So it seems that we have two different explanations here, right? We have one explanation and then here we have another, right? So apparently we have two, it seems that we have two explanations here, right? All right, so here they have one because they say the left and right sides of the brain lose connection for a moment. Okay, and the other explanation is that our long-term memory changes over time. Okay, so it seems to be two explanations for déjà vu. And which one do you believe in? I don't know. I think the second one is more possible. I don't know, because it has to do with emotions, and when emotions are involved, anything is possible. What do you think, guys? Do you think that, because here we can clearly see those two, right? Look. So here, actually, they give three explanations. Look, they say, it's certainly possible that we are remembering a similar event that did happen and are confusing the two. So this is one explanation. Okay, so a similar event that did happen. This is one. Alternatively, some people say it's because the left and the right sides of the brain lose connection. This is the second explanation. So left, right sides of the brain. This is explanation number 2. And then they lose connection. And the third explanation is that our long-term memory changes over time. Okay, so here we can say that we have 1, 2, 3 different explanations in reality. So I think I think it can be a mix of maybe 1 and 2, I think. What do you think? 1 and 2? No, 1 and 3. Sorry. 1 and 3. One, here, 2, and here, 3. In my opinion, it's a mix of 1 and 3. Okay? Do you think so? Or I don't know, have you ever had déjà vu in your lives? Have you ever had this experience before? No? Don't
I
talk.
had sometimes, but it was just for a moment. It
Okay.
was very short.
Yeah, it is really quick. Yeah. All right. That's interesting. So let's take a look just at the beginning of this page here. I'm not going to start the whole page because we don't have much time, but I will just introduce the page, okay? Let's take a look here. As we are talking about time, we have some phrases with time that we can use, okay? So we can use, let's just see the vocabulary box before we go. We can use the noun time with different parts of speech. Let's see an example. We can say an adjective plus time. Example, the first time, or next time, or last time, a short time or long time, this time, that time. This is something we use all the time, okay? Preposition plus time. Example, over time, through time, in time, on time. And we can also use a verb plus the word time. Have time, spend time, waste time, make time, run out of time. It's what's happening now. We are running out of time because our class is finishing, right? So we use expressions with time all the time. Okay. So next class, we're going to see the article again to find examples of phrases with time. And I would like to ask you to do that for homework, okay? Read the article again on page 19, the previous page, and find those expressions, okay, with time. So let's go to our page on Google Classroom. We managed to do basically the content of the week. Today we talked about scanning a text, how we can do that. And we also did a bit of page 18, which was past continuous and past simple, okay? I'm going to update here. Next week, we will see phrases with time, all right? I will make sure I update the information here for you. Let me do it now. I'm going to put here 18, 19, and then here I'm going to put past simple. Okay. And past continuous. Then we saw scanning a text. We saw déjà vu. Okay. And then phrases with time will be for next week. You can do for homework online practice unit 2.2, all right? And the worksheets that we posted here. So that will help you. Okie dokie. So people, thank you so much for coming. And again, don't forget, people, replace your classes this week, all right? Don't leave it for the last week of the month. Try to do it now, all right? Thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you again next week on Monday, okay? Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye,
Have a nice
guys.
day.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Do your replacements. Don't forget. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.